Hello everybody, how are you? I wanted to let you know that Turtle Mania has arrived. Mutant Mayhem Mania has arrived. The toys are in stores, the Mutant Mayhem pizzas are in stores, and I gotta tell you, there's so much merchandise. I am on fire with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mutant Mania going on right now. So I hope you all are excited as well. Type a pizza slice in the chat, Mutation Nation. Get excited for a fun show. We got a lot to get to. Get ready and let's go! Hello and welcome to my Ninja Turtles channel. It's 8 p.m. in New York City and this is the Ninja Turtles show. How the shell are ya? Cowabunga! Your weekly live stream every Turtle Tuesday, covering Ninja Turtles news, toys, cartoons, movies, comics, video games, and more. Whatever the show we want. Pizza heaven! And tonight's show is no different, Mutation Nation. Happy Turtle Tuesday to you. We got a lot to get to, a lot of fun stuff. And Ninja Turtles fans are rejoicing. They are celebrating all across Mutation Nation. And everyone's having a good time. Happy Turtle Tuesday to you. I checked the forecast. It's going to be hot. Like a pizza fresh out of the oven. 21 pizza salute. Turtle Tuesday. How are you? Welcome to this installment of the Ninja Turtle Show. Hope you're all doing well. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe here on YouTube. And also subscribe over on Rumble and follow, of course, on Twitter at my TMNT channel. Got a lot to get to tonight, a lot of fun stuff. I'm excited you're all here. Like I said, Turtle Mania is happening. It is going to be crazy for the next few weeks. We're going to have a lot of news, a lot of fun, and a lot of exciting stuff to get to. So make sure to like and subscribe, like I said. I do this live stream every Turtle Tuesday, and I also do videos throughout the week on Thursdays and Saturdays. And last week, I did a video about scalpers, defending scalpers. I took a tough position defending scalpers. Many people do not like scalpers, and of course, I'm not pro-scalper, but I did need to defend them a little bit. Did need to defend scalpers a little bit. They're just kind of filling a gap in the market. So that was a fun video from last week about scalpers. And of course, I can upset people attacking people. Even defending scalpers, I can upset people. And, you know, scalpers, they're not making that much money. What do they make? A few bucks on each figure? I feel pity for them. So if it's too much, don't buy it. You don't have to buy anything. No one's forcing you. So that was a video about scalpers last week. And did another video as well. Let me say hello to everybody in the chat real fast. I forgot to say hello to you guys. I was chatting earlier before the show started. Hello, Toidle, the Demon Turtle, Leonardo, how are you? Raffi, Big and Soft, JR24, Bonjour, Joe Curious, Leona Love It, W.A.S.H. It's great to see you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Tato Ruzu, Abe the Archer, Budward, what's going on, Budward? Krusty Krab, hello. Should be a fun show. Percy6, hello, how are you? Should be fun. Thank you all for joining me. So I did that video last week about scalpers. Some of you probably wanted to scalp me after seeing that video, but I also did a video about Corey Feldman, the original voice actor for Donatello in the 1990 movie. Got busted with drugs a few weeks before the movie came out. I thought this was an interesting story. It was just a few weeks before the movie premiered, and this young child voice actor got arrested. It's a big scandal. It's a historical event, and it was really cool that I was able to find the audio from the Howard Stern show back from 1990 that corroborated everything. The Howard Stern show talked about Corey Feldman getting arrested with the drugs, and he also talked about the Ninja Turtles movie, so that was cool to be able to find something from back then that like tied the whole story together. So we're all rooting for Corey Feldman, of course. This was an anti-drug video, of course. It's like a, you know, he did drugs and he lost his job and then he quit doing drugs and he got his job back. So you feel bad for people like Corey Feldman. You know, these Hollywood child actors. Why are they even allowed to have child labor in Hollywood? No other industry you can have children working for you, but in Hollywood we feel it's okay to have kids working for you. And these kids in Hollywood, they always turn out like, you know, screwed up. They're on drugs, they get abused. We all know it's bad, but we're all just fine with it for some reason. It's so weird. And it's not even important. It's just for we're like sacrificing kids for our entertainment. It's kind of a bizarre thing. I don't know. But just wanted to throw that out there. We love Corey Feldman. We hope he's doing okay. That was sad story back then. So luckily, Corey Feldman is doing okay now. This was 35 years ago or whatever, so it's good stuff. Another video that came out last week, not one of mine, a Mutant Mayhem video. Meet the Cast. Did you guys see this one? This was a cool video. It was nice to see and hear the majority of the cast from Mutant Mayhem. Did you guys watch this video? You get to see some of the characters in action, and they also released some new like character poster shots of the different characters from Mutant Mayhem, and it's really cool to see all the different characters. We hadn't seen some of them before, and we hadn't heard some of them before either. Some of the new characters we got to meet in the Meet the Cast video. Oh, by the way, talking about child actors, how much do you think each of the 4 teen voice actors from Mutant Mayhem each got paid? Most of you said less than $100,000 a piece, so they definitely don't get paid. And that's the worst thing about the child actors, is because they don't have experience, they don't get paid any money. So they're kind of getting manipulated, they're kind of getting taken advantage of to an extent. Of course they don't have experience, they're children. When are they supposed to be working? As a fetus? As a toddler? But, so I just thought that was interesting. I polled you guys, and over 70% of you said they didn't get paid a lot. But we got some new posters, some new character reveals. Post Malone as Ray Fillet. We got to hear his voice as Ray Fillet. He's saying his own name. He's Ray Fillet, Ray Fillet. He's kind of singing like that. It was weird to hear Post Malone as Ray Fillet, honestly. I'm not sure if all the celebrity voice actors just got told to just kind of horse around. The movie seems very loose. All the voiceovers seem very loose. And we also got to hear Rose Byrne as Leatherhead. She wasn't even really doing an accent at all. She seemed to just have a regular voice. She seemed to just be speaking in a regular... She's Australian instead of Cajun or Bayou or whatever. So she has a different accent, and she really just seemed to have a regular female voice. But Krusty Krab, I like Bebop and Rocksteady's voice. Me too, I like John Cena and Seth Rogen as Bebop and Rocksteady. They did a good job. I like them better than Leatherhead. The Leatherhead voice really threw me off. But it was cool to see and hear these new characters, and it was cool to meet the rest of the cast, and you get to see the teen voice actors recording a little bit, and even if they didn't get paid in cold hard cash, they get paid in exposure, and this could turn out to be a really big franchise. So it is a little asymmetrical, though, that they get paid so little. I mean, it's nice to get paid $100 grand for a few days of work, but when the movie could make $500 million, they get paid $100 grand. It does seem a little asymmetrical, but got a lot of stuff to get to tonight with Mutant Mayhem. So that's just one of the things. New character posters, new voice reveals, and we also got to see the design reveal of some characters we hadn't heard before. Hadn't seen before, pardon me. Maya Rudolph as Cynthia Utrom. So she has the futuristic visor. She does look a little robotic. Maybe she's going to have an Utrom in her stomach, like a little Krang type character. Who knows how they're going to do the backstory. I did read this is going to be an origin story kind of thing. Leona Lovett. Hopefully the actors get a lot of free merch. That'd be nice too. At least give them some free merch. Demon Turtle Leonardo. The mutants have different personalities for the cast. Yeah, I think the voice actors' personalities affected the way the turtles' personalities were. I didn't understand that. I read that as well, and it's like the characters' personalities kind of dictated how the turtles' personalities would be. So I thought that was interesting as well. And it was cool to see Cynthia Utrom's design, and it was even cooler to see Baxter Stockman's design officially revealed. I had seen little leaks and stuff of this, little, possible, this was what he could look like, but it's official. This is what he looks like. He's kind of a creepy looking guy, honestly. He's sloppy. He's disheveled. He's got baggy pants. He's wearing strange clothes. He looks insane. And of course, we're asking the question tonight, are Baxter Stockman and Superfly the same person? So this is something I've been seeing people go back and forth on. Are they the same person? Are they different people? Is he a clone? Is he like a creation of Is Superfly a creation of Baxter Stockman? Is he Baxter Stockman for the first half of the movie, and then he changes into Superfly for the second half? That's why they have the two different voice actors. But I just wanted to kind of go through and pick this thing apart, that maybe they are the same person, maybe they're different people, maybe they're a clone, maybe Baxter used his DNA spliced with the fly to create Superfly, so he's kind of like a creation, he's kind of like a child almost. Bunch of theories, bunch of Ninja Turtle theories I've seen getting floated around, and of course, Baxter Stockman's outfit, he's wearing the green sweater with that yellow tie, he's got the orange pants, running shoes, and I took it to a poll. I asked you guys, what's up with Baxter Stockman and Superfly? Many of you Almost 60%, 58% of you say they are the same person, 37% say different people, and a few of you say something else. So we're going to find out eventually. I know some people, I didn't read the leaked storyboards. I didn't look at the leaked storyboards. I haven't seen an advanced copy. I'm not going into any of these press screenings, none of this work in progress stuff. I see the movie when it comes out. I'm out there with the fans the day it comes out. I want the fan experience. I don't want some press screening. Also, they didn't invite me to anything, but that's beside the point. So most of you think they're the same person, and you can see the outfit is similar to the toy. He's got the green sweater. He's got the yellow tie, just like the toy. He's got the orange pants, and they really are making it seem like they're the same person. But why do they have different voice actors? So we're not sure if they're going to be the same person or not. Many people say yes, they are the same. Many people say no. And you could see that the Superfly toy has the yellow tie around his neck, like maybe it's a scarf. He's got the white shirt underneath the green sweater. He's got the orange pants, and he's got the running shoe on his foot. So there's a lot of similarities between the Superfly toy and the Baxter Stockman design. And you could see up here, up close, you could see his yellow scarf, and you could see the white shirt underneath the green sweater a little bit more. He's got the gray coat on, but I think he probably takes that off. And the orange pants. I saw some people speculating that Superfly was a convict and he was wearing like orange prisoner clothing. So maybe it was the ooze that affected his voice from Joe Curious. That's a good theory. Alex Prime, it's the same look. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying this could be the same, could be different. There's some other similarities as well. You could see, like I mentioned, the orange pants. He turns into a fly. And of course, Baxter Stockman in many versions, some versions, he turns into Baxter Fly, like the original 1987 cartoon, the 2012 show. A few other versions, he turns into a fly. He gets mutated into a fly. Leona Lovett says red herring. Yeah, it could be a red herring. Maybe Baxter Stockman gets mutated into a red herring and Superfly is something else. But they've got a lot of similarities, but there's some differences as well. A different voice actor. You could see even the shoes. Baxter Stockman has these sloppy... He's very slovenly looking. He's a very messy looking, weird, crazy, creepy guy. But maybe it's like a Jekyll and Hyde thing where he doesn't realize he transforms. Like he's angry or he goes out at night and he doesn't even realize it's him. But you could see the running shoe is on Baxter Stockman and it was on Superfly as well. So this is a nice mystery. They're not revealing everything before. They've revealed some designs. They've revealed some voices. Not all the voices, of course. They haven't revealed a few of them, but... maybe it's going to be a Jekyll and Hyde kind of thing. He's got the same sweater. I noticed he even has the same hair. He's got that running shoe on his foot. He's even got the same hair. You can see Baxter Stockman here. He's bald on top, but he's got the curly, frizzy black hair on the back. And of course, in one scene, you could see Superfly has the same hair. So is this the same guy? Is Superfly Baxter Stockman? Is Baxter Stockman Superfly? I think it's not going to be the same people. I think they're going to be different people, but I think they're going to be related somehow. I think Baxter Stockman was messing around with ooze and there was a fly and somehow it got contaminated, or somehow it's his creation, it's his clone, he views it like a child. I don't know if Baxter Stockman is going to view all of these mutants as his children. That could be an interesting spin on the mutant-human dynamic, that they're his children, that he wants to protect them, and he's almost a sympathetic villain. You don't want to kill Baxter Stockman's kids. You'd feel bad. It makes him sympathetic. You'd empathize with him, but you could see he has the same curly, frizzy hair in the back of his head, just like Baxter Stockman. And we're going to find out in a little over a month. We're going to find out if Baxter Stockman and Superfly are one and the same. So there's a lot of similarities, a lot of differences, though. Two different voices. So I don't know. Leona Levitt says they might want us to think they are the same person. They could have some kind of a twist. Alex Prime, let's find out in the movie. I agree. Oh, JR24, sometimes Baxter has a brother. Maybe it's Barney Stockman, his brother, Barney Stockman. So we'll find out when the movie comes out. Mutant Mayhem coming out August 2nd, a little bit away. That's an exciting reveal. All those did you guys watch that Meet the Cast video? It's a couple minutes long. You get to hear some of their voices, see them moving around. I didn't like Leatherhead's voice, but one thing I did like from the past week is the announcement that Pizza Hut will be the official pizza sponsor, the official co-branded pizza kind of thing. Pizza Hut and Ninja Turtles are teaming up. Ninja Turtles have teamed up with Pizza Hut in the past. They've teamed up with Domino's in the past. So it's going to be pretty exciting to find out, all their activities for this movie, all their promotions, all their build-up for the movie. What else are we going to get? Pizza Hut is going to be delivering a lot of stuff. I started reading online about their co-branded pizza thing. So we're going to get a mobile AR game. So you want some augmented reality. You're going to be able to play a Ninja Turtles game on the Pizza Hut website. You play as a delivery driver in the game, and you have to find turtles. And I went to the TMNT.pizzahut.com website, and it's like an AR game. It felt weird giving permission of my camera and phone to Pizza Hut. So I didn't actually play this game. I'm going to wait a little bit to see what happens with it. Felt weird giving permission to my phone. Here, Pizza Hut, take control of my phone. Felt a little, how about you just make me a pizza? You don't need permissions to read my phone data or whatever, but we're going to get an AR game, Pizza Power mobile AR game from Pizza Hut and Ninja Turtles. And it looks pretty cool, honestly. It's like a simple game. It reminded me of the Splintered Fate game a little bit. Splintered Fate, probably going to be a much simpler version of that style of mobile game. A roguelike game. A pizza roguelike game. But could be pretty cool. Could be. Some of you prefer Domino's, apparently. Budward prefers Domino's. Big and Soft Raffy, a Domino's person, but maybe still play the game. Aiden Bell, Pizza Hut is better than Domino's. The Pizza Wars continue. The Baxter Stockman versus Superfly debate continues. The Domino's versus Pizza Hut debate continues as well. And if that's not enough, of course they're going to have some branded pizza boxes. Specialty Mutant Mayhem themed pizza boxes. I can hardly talk. I'm so excited for this. I'm salivating already. Oh, Krusty Krab, Little Caesars person here. The pizza debate will never be solved, but specialty themed pizza boxes, they look pretty cute. They revealed them. Can we get a cowabunga in here? So they're celebrating the Ninja Turtles. I'm going to give this a 21 pizza salute. Specialty branded big New Yorker pizza boxes. Let's type some pizza slices in the chat for this co-branded pizza. I'm about to have a pizza party. I tweeted Pizza Hut. They tweeted me back. Let's get some pizza slices in the chat. This is going to be some good stuff. Pizza party for the Pizza Hut co-branded pizza boxes. That's the kind of content you're missing out if you don't follow me on Twitter. I'm tweeting with Pizza Hut and they tweet me back. Thankful they didn't block me. But if that's not enough, there's going to be a co-branded Pizza Hut TMNT advertisement, and they released it online, and it's a really cute little ad. It's a fun little ad with the Ninja Turtles, and they get delivery of Pizza Hut in their sewer lair, and the pizza delivery guy is confused. It's a nice little cute, quick ad. Little ad for the pizza, showcases the Turtles' personalities a little bit, and the Pizza Hut delivery guy, he's confused. Of course, he's thinking, what are these turtle people? Why am I here? What is going on? So they're going all out for the marketing. It's all out Turtle Mania right now. It's Mutant Mayhem Mania all across the world. And if that's not enough for you, there's going to be some in-movie integration. So there's going to be a cameo of some pizza. They're going to actually have the Pizza Hut logo or whatever, delivery man, in the actual movie. So they're going for a full integration of Pizza Hut and Ninja Turtles. And they're doing underground delivery. If you're in New York, they're going to try experimenting taking the subway to deliver pizzas. And they had a bunch of pictures of people on the subway eating pizza. And it just seems so dirty. I mean, everyone knows the subway, the sewers might be cleaner than the subway if you think about it. But you see all these people eating pizza on the subway, and you see all this. I don't want to eat. You get some crazy homeless person spitting on your food right next to you on the subway in New York. I'm not going to be eating on the subway. You get some homeless guy, rubbing his face in your pizza or something. Not for me. I'm not going to get the delivery via the subway system. I'd rather just walk to the. I could walk to the store myself. It's fine. I'll get regular delivery, please, not underground delivery. I'd prefer them to stay out of the subway with my food. It doesn't seem sanitary in there. Yeah, Toidle, just wait till you get home to eat the food. I agree. Yeah, I saw the promotional photos had people with the pizzas on the subway. I thought, ugh. But another thing I wanted to mention, the voice actor for Donatello, Micah Abbey. He's the youngest of the four turtles. I think he's 15. He's got the high-pitched voice. And I gotta say, he's great on social media. He's got the right attitude. He seems like a good guy. Seems like a nice guy. And like I mentioned earlier, they may not be getting paid a lot of money, but they're getting paid in exposure, and he's making the most of it. He's not shilling or anything. He's not crazy, but he's not going crazy posting about Ninja Turtles and stuff, but he's doing all the right posts. He's got this proud post next to the poster. He posted a picture with the rest of the guys posing. I think they're going to have to do a lot of press for this movie. I'm sure their payment is for most of the press they're doing. I'm sure recording the voices only took like a week or two, but they're going to have to do months worth of press. So it's going to be, they're getting paid to do press. And it's cool to see the four guys hanging out from left to right. We've got Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, and Michelangelo. Their respective voice actors, of course. And it's cool to see them hanging out, just being pals. They seem to have a nice little chemistry. I guess they recorded a lot of their stuff together to an extent in the studio. They have a little bit of chemistry. Got a little bit of live camaraderie with the four guys. Some of this stuff was kind of loose and improvised. They're talking over each other a little bit. And they seem like they're pretty good pals. They're making a lot of cool memories together. And even if the movie bombs, this is that fun period where it's just all positive. It's just all hype. Everything is great reviews, work in progress, standing ovation. It's like if the movie isn't good or it bombs, this is like that period, like when you tell a lie before you get caught. This is that period when they have told a lie, but they haven't got caught yet. But it's cool to see the guys hanging out. And we've got Michelangelo on the left there. He's 18. Micah Abbey, 15. Brady Noon is playing Raphael in the white shirt. He's 16. And then on the far right-hand side of the screen is Nicholas Cantu playing Leonardo. He's the oldest at 19. So a bunch of teenagers. And hopefully they don't have any problems like Corey Feldman had in the early 90s. Hopefully I don't have to make another sad video. But the guys look cool together. Here they are. Some of them are in their colors. You could see Mike Abbey, Donatello, and purple. And it looks cool just to see them hanging out. It's nice to just see the guys hanging out like regular teens. And they do have that cool chemistry. They seem to be friends. And it seems like they've done a pretty good job for the movie. I also saw this picture, only complain about Micah Abbey, Donatello. So far, Micah Abbey, Donatello, he seems to be, I think he might be my favorite voice actor. He might be my favorite guy from this movie so far. Only complaint? He's got the weird fashion choices. He's wearing a pearl necklace and these like leopard pants. He looks like LMFAO. Every day I'm hustling. He's wearing those crazy leopard pants and he's got a pearl necklace. Wild fashion choices, wild look. But here they are posing with Ayo Edebiri. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ayo Edebiri. I thought it was Ayo Edebiri. That's April O'Neil in the center. And I gotta say, I wish they designed April to look like her voice actress. Ayo Edebiri is kind of hot. Am I wrong here? I wish they would have designed April O'Neil to look like her voice actress. So this picture was great. It's cool to see them as like a team. She's kind of like the cool older sister figure. I think she's a little bit older than them, but just wanted to give a shout out to Micah Abbey, voice of Donatello. Proud moment here. He's posing with the poster. Seems like a good guy. Seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's making the most of all the exposure. He's making the most out of all this time. And I think, no matter how the movie turns out, I think he is going to have a lot of fun. And I think that's really cool to see that he wanted to make the most of it no matter what. And he's having fun. And it was like a real wholesome, nice moment. Look, he's a proud kid. He's got that proud kid smile on his face. That's a good, proud picture. He's going to remember this forever. And I hope he has a lot of good memories associated with Mutant Mayhem. I know I do. It's I love the Ninja Turtles, and I hope he loves them as well. And if that's not enough Mutant Mayhem news for you, the Mutant Mayhem, the art of the Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem book they revealed some cover art. They revealed 2 sets of cover art. I only have the first set in here, and it looks pretty good. It's some concept art. I saw some different cover art revealed today. It was the pose where they are all, they have white eyes and they're on the rooftop. So maybe they're going to have 2 different releases of this book. Maybe they're still trying to figure out the cover art. This could not be final. Leo still has braces. Donnie has a snaggletooth in this version, but wow, a lot of cool Mutant Mayhem stuff. The Mutant Mayhem Turtle Mania hype is in full effect. T for Turtle Mania. Let's type some T's for Turtle Mania in the chat. T for Turtle Mania. It's time. T for time for Turtle Mania. The next month, they're going to be in overdrive with the Turtle Mania. I've seen the toys in stores. They're in Kohl's. They're in Target. They're going to be in Walmart on July 10th, a little bit later. They're showing up everywhere. I've seen some stuff in Five Below. Unfortunately, I personally haven't seen anything in person. I've been to 3 Kohl's, 2 Targets, and a Walmart. I haven't seen a thing. Wait, I've wasted my time going to 6 stores. I haven't found a thing. It's very frustrating. I should have just bought it online. But yeah, that's why I made that scalper video. Maybe they're not so bad. Wasted my time going to 6 stores, 3 hours. I mean, geez. But so that's the Mutant Mayhem portion of the show. I know I'm excited for Mutant Mayhem. It seems like you guys are as well. So if you like books, if you're thinking about getting the Mutant Mayhem book, maybe you think about getting this book, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimate Visual History Revised and Expanded Edition. This is a book that came out 10 years ago, and they're re-releasing it with new content. They're releasing it with a bunch of new content. This came out in 2014, so they're going to have stuff about the 2014 movie. They're going to have stuff about the Out of the Shadows movie, Rise of the TMNT, Last Ronin, Mutant Mayhem, and even a bunch of stuff about the 2012 show. They're going to talk about the rest of the 2012 show. Whole bunch of new content in this book. Revised and expanded edition. Cover looks great as well. This is the original cover. You get one of each of the turtles. They may have a new cover by the time this comes out. So I wanted to recommend, I'm recommending books tonight. The Mutant Mayhem art book and the Ultimate Visual History book. They released it 10 years ago and they're updating it. So they're pushing you to double dip. They're making their money. They're giving you every single toy. They're giving you every single product you can imagine. So I wanted to recommend those 2 books. And I wanted to recommend books in general, of course. This is my wholesome portion of the show where I recommend reading. I recommend you get a library card. You can borrow books for free at the library. They have cool apps. You can get Ninja Turtles comic books, whatever you want from the library. So wanted to recommend getting a library card. You can read the Ninja Turtles comic books that way. They have cool, like an app you can get on your phone or rent the... They don't even call it renting. They just call it borrowing. That's what's so nice about the library. So that's my reading portion of the show. But let's say you don't like reading. Let's say you have a 1st grade reading level like me. Let's say you read at the level of a 4-year-old like I do, and movies are more your thing. Reading is too challenging for me. I'd rather just put on a movie and relax. All 4 of the original Ninja Turtles movies, the live-action 90s movies, and the 2007 TMNT movie, they're going to be on Max, which was formerly HBO Max. They're going to be on the streaming service Max coming up in July. So they were on there for a little bit. They were taken off, and now they're going to be back on. So this is great to see. You can stream these movies. They're going to be available whenever. I thought that was great news. I used to, I used to have Hulu for the 2012 show. They took the 2012 show off. I realized I had nothing else on Hulu that I even liked. And same with HBO Max. They had these original Ninja Turtles movies. They took them off. I thought, why else do I have HBO Max? What am I watching on here? But it's great that they're going to be coming back to HBO Max if you want to stream these movies for free. Coming back. And another thing about a library card, you could like rent a DVD if you want. I think they may even have video apps. I don't know. But, just wanted to recommend that. And let's say movies aren't your thing, books aren't your thing. Let's say you're a music person. Next piece, Ninja Turtles news I wanted to mention to you comes from Shapeshift Records. We've talked about them before. They're a company that takes scores and soundtracks from movies from the 80s and 90s, and they reimagine them as video game music, and then they press it on vinyl. So they take movies, reimagine it as video game music, and then put it on a record. So they're doing movies, video games, and records. They're combining it all into one. And a while back, they did a record for the 1990 Ninja Turtles score, which was available at shapeshiftrecords.com. And now there's going to be a digital version of the 1990 video game score. They reimagined the score of the 1990 movie if there was a video game available. So they took all the music and then they made it video game music. Hey, Mr. Turtle, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Great to see you. It's okay. We're happy to have you here, even if it's for a few minutes. So they're releasing the digital edition of Pizza Dude's Got 30 Seconds. That's what they named the album. Pizza Dude's Got 30 Seconds. It's the score of the original 1990 movie reimagined as video game music, and it's really cool how they're promoting this. There's a ton of stuff coming out for this. This is a really fun project they've got going on. All 27 tracks in MP3 and WAV format if you get the digital version. If you don't have a record player, you can just get the digital version. Comes with a 20-page digital art book, 17 desktop and mobile backgrounds. The thing I'm most excited about is the exclusive pixel parody mini movie. an interview with a pixel artist, and some high-res printable posters and art print stuff. So it's got this cool chiptune video music, cool like chiptune video game version. And the thing that excites me most is they created this fictional video game. Like if the 1990 movie if the 1990 movie was made into a video game, they like created a fake little version of that game. And of course there was no video game for the original 1990 movie. But they created this fake little video game. I'm going to play a clip of the fake video game. It looks so cool. I wish they made this into a real game. Could someone make this into a real game, please? I'm asking you. Merso X, creator of Rescue Palooza. Shredder's Revenge people. Cowabunga Collection people. Someone, please. Here's the clip. You see Raphael in the trench coat, the campfire scene, rescuing April O'Neil, and of course Shredder falling into the garbage truck. So it's so cool how they reimagined the 1990 movie as a video game, and each scene would be like a different level. You get the subway scene where you're fighting the Foot Clan, rescuing April. You get the second time around when they're in April's secondhand store, and the Foot Clan break into the store and bust up the store. Pretty cool. I mean, it just looks beautiful. It looks so amazing. It even has like the little health bars at the top. I want this as a real game. It's such a cool tease. And of course, the Shredder design is cool. I love that like vintage Nintendo, like Super Nintendo 90s look. It's just such a fun, simple, like low res pixel art kind of look. It's just so fun. So I thought that was a really cool thing. $20 at shapeshiftrecords.com. You can get the digital version of Pizza Dude's Got 30 Seconds. It's the chiptune video game version of the 1990 score. $20. You get all that stuff. And it looks really good. They seem to have done a great job. So that's a fun story. I wanted to pass along another fun story. Another music-related story. I was surfing the web the other day and I saw a concert with a bass player. Very cool bass player. Look at this guy's bass. He's got a Ninja Turtles bass. And the guy is just vibing out. He's grooving out. He's got the Turtles bass. I thought this was really cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. Maybe you play that bass, you get an extra funky sound or something. He looks like he's got that. He's focused. He's got the extra funky sound. You can tell just the way he's bobbing his head. I think the Turtles bass gives him extra bass power. And this was from the Tiny Desk concert of a group or artist Ombre from NPR Music. They do these Tiny Desk concerts where they have like a little concert in their studio. Saw this posted the other day, and the bass player, he's only in a couple shots in their concert footage. He's like in the background. He's the bass player. But his bass looks awesome. I think it's like more of a vintage kind of version of the Turtles, like the 1987, the 90s version, the original cartoon version. But looks great. It's a custom bass, I assume. It's this lime green turtle bass. 5-string bass, it looks like. He's got playing those low notes. And the Turtles look good. It's hand-drawn, I assume. It's a custom bass. And the Turtles look really good. They look like that vintage style, almost like the 1990 movie style. It's like a cartoon version of the 1990 movie, almost. Maybe a little bit mix of the 2012 show. I know they have raps. That Donatello reminds me of the 2012 version of Donatello, but they look really good. Ooze green, not lime green. You're right, Big and Soft Raffy. That's ooze green. Lime green is no longer a color. And he's obviously a big fan. I'd like to meet this guy. If anybody knows this guy from Ombre, I'd like to interview him about that bass. But pretty cool. I just thought this was such a fun little. I mean, what a cool guy. Honestly, what a weird guy, but what a cool guy. This is something I would do. Love of music and love of the Ninja Turtles combining. I wonder if this guy loves the Coming Out of Their Shells tour. Probably not. He's a legitimate real musician, so he likes real music. He likes Turtle. He likes We Wish You a Turtle Christmas. He likes the real stuff, the real Turtle tunes. He likes We Wish You a Turtles Christmas. He doesn't even mess around with that amateur Coming Out of Their Shells tour. He goes straight to the hard stuff. Just like Corey Feldman, this guy goes straight to the hard stuff. But just wanted to pass that along. Ombre, Tiny Desk concert, got a bass player with the Ninja Turtles on it. What a fun, wacky, nice light story to end the show. How about that? Was that a fun show? Let's type some T in the chat for Turtles. T for Turtles. T for and T for thank you for joining me. It's that time. Can you believe it? The show's already over. T for thank you. My signature catchphrase, saying thank you. What a polite guy. That's my catchphrase. Thank you. What a dork. I should have picked a cooler catchphrase. Should have picked a cooler That's what I'm stuck with. I came up with that for some reason. But, just wanted to say thanks. It's tea time now. We can relax for a sec. I crack my window, have a sip of tea. Last few shows have been running really long. We finally did our first show. I think our 1 year streaming anniversary show was the first show that was over an hour. So, hit a bunch of records. 2 years, 200 videos, a year of streaming, 20,000 views, blah, blah, blah. And a really long, hour-long stream. I'm gonna get my pizza too, and an hour-long stream as well. Get your chats on screen as well. It's raining outside. It's tea time. Yeah, let's get some teacups in the chat. Let's get some teacups in the chat. Hey, Teddy Gaming Review, how are you? Teddy Gaming Review asks, did you hear about the newly announced IDW BST-AXN figures such as Jenica and Alapex? I did. I saw those IDW figures. They released some more like teaser photos, or they leaked or something. We covered the original Comic-Con exclusive version of those IDW figures, but we haven't covered the like mass retail version yet. And looks like they're going to be doing a whole IDW line. So whatever you want, Jenica, Alapex, they're going to do it all. Pretty cool. I hope we get an old Hob figure. I love old Hob. Love old Hob. I thought that, by the way, the video I did last week, that is Donatello on heroin video. I thought that video came together well. It had all the elements that I like. I came in as a fan. It had the historical aspect. It had the moral, the anti-drug moral. And it explained why Corey Feldman was missing as the voice actor for Secret of the Ooze. I could have framed that video as like, why was Corey Feldman missing from Secret of the Ooze? Explained. But I went for the pure clickbait route, was Donatello on heroin. And honestly, I think he was. And that's the really sad thing. So it's really sad. But thought that video came together well. And I was just thinking about Hollywood. It's so weird how Hollywood wants to preach to people, and Hollywood tries to lecture people about morality. And meanwhile, they hire kids and then they negotiate with them on pay to pay them as little as possible. So I just thought that was, Hollywood if you're getting your morals from Hollywood, I don't suggest that. That's why that Oscar thing upset me last week. They're trying the Oscars and this morality, this like high ground morality of like, we know what's best for you. And I just want to watch good movies. I don't care who makes them. That was my whole thing with that Oscar story last week, is I just want to watch good movies. I don't care who makes them. I don't want Hollywood lecturing me about how to be moral or anything. They hire kids. Imagine if like dentistry, like what if kids were really good at dentistry and we found out, are we going to have child dentists? And it just seems so bizarre. We're like ruining these kids' lives. It just made me so sad. That video made me sad, but I thought it was a good video. It was a historical video. It was educational. And it was a, tale you got to watch out. So, all right, that's about it. I think I'm going to throw my pizza at the wall. I wanted to say thank you again, all for joining me. Leona, Big and Soft Raffi, Alex Prime, Joe Curious, Mr. Turtle, Toidle, Demon Turtle, Leonardo, Budward, Krusty Krab, JR24. Wanted to say thanks again for joining me. Flip the camera back on me. More me time. I'm going to throw this pizza right at the wall. But wanted to say tune in. I was going to do that motion comic like Teddy Gaming Review. I think I may leave that to Teddy Gaming Review. Those are surprisingly difficult and involved. I think may leave that to Teddy Gaming Review, but make sure to tune in for new videos. I think I'm going to go down to just one video a week. I may just do Tuesdays and Saturdays. Live stream on Tuesday, new video on Saturday. I almost didn't get a video out last week. I'm a little burnt out. I'm going to take a little summer break. May just go down to one video a week plus the live stream. We can hang out. But just one thing left to say, I guess, right? I've said it all. May have said too much. But just one thing left to say. And that is Cowabunga! Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and share this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Ninja Turtles videos like this.